What's up, guys? This is Jason from the Jason&Jabari Gaming, and that's me, Jason. I recently completed the Carina's 2.0 challenges, and this is the Abyss Challenge Mutant Domination. So today I am taking on Ægon, and a couple of things that I want you guys to keep in mind. Number one, I don't have 4 genetic potential. I only have 3 right now. I had given my horseman ability to Archangel, and I was re-ramping Apocalypse up. Now I think if I played this fight a little cleaner, I would have soloed. There was a lot of mistakes that I made, and I'm not making excuses. I don't want you guys to ever think that I'm making excuses. I'm just simply explaining from my perspective of things that occurred. The thing about these challenges is, guys, you get one chance to do them when you're in the actual middle of the labyrinth. I don't know too many people who are just going to quit out because they didn't get a solo or something like that. That sounds a little silly and ridiculous, but I'm relearning a lot of these fights as I go along because it had been so long since I went into the Abyss. But number one, I took a lot of hits. So obviously if you do that, your chances of getting a solo are very slim. Number two, even with 3 genetic potential, that's enough. So you can keep that in mind. Obviously, if you have 4, then that's even better for damage output and for his debuffs. Keep in mind that I do have a 30% boost on. I don't know if I had the 12% mutant attack boost on or not. I know at some point of the run I started putting those on. This might be that part, this might not, I can't remember. But keep that in mind if you are attempting to get a solo with Apocalypse. I would definitely recommend having 4 genetic potential. But even if you have 3, like I said, it's completely soloable. Number 2, I used up a lot of hits. So normally I keep telling you guys these are slow, patient fights, and that's true. But here I got put into a position late because I was so low on health where I couldn't comfortably parry anymore in fear that I might die, because Ægon actually hits pretty decently hard through the block. I noticed that later on during the run. So I had to improvise and start doing full combos and then throwing my special one, and that was in an attempt just to get as much damage as possible before I went down. I actually ended up getting him really close. He gets down to about 16%, and I only had about 16 hits left before he intercepted me and finished me off. But like I said, this was an extremely soloable fight in my opinion. I just did not execute on it. So that's on me. Another reason why you guys really need to slow play this fight is because you're going to lose some of your damage with Ægon. He cannot be bled by Apocalypse's heavy. So that's a lot of damage, a lot of dot damage over time that would have been contributing towards the damage that you normally would do. And there that's just me playing like a scrub in the corner, getting completely wrecked. So yeah, that's another thing that I would recommend you try to avoid doing. But another thing about this fight is that you want to get on your poison, your concussion, and your degen like I did, and you want to lock those in. The weaknesses would help, but it's not exactly mandatory in my opinion. But it could help. So those are things that you guys want to keep in mind. Like I said, slow play the fight. Basically you can parry. The heavy's really not gonna do anything except for waste an extra hit. So if you want to do just a parry medium or a parry light until you build up to a special 1 or special 2 after you have your debuffs locked in, then that's completely fine. Actually, you'll save yourself on hits He'll drain faster because you're not wasting hits and you're backing off. So that's giving you an extra tick or two, and over the duration of this fight, that adds up. Trust me, it does. I can't stress enough that if you want these type of solos, then you have to be patient. That's just how it is, guys. You could blitz through these fights, but the chances of you actually soloing them by going ham are very, very slim, unless you're like an Ægon or something. With the mutants, I seriously doubt it. Maybe Strife can. I do not have Strife, so I can't attest to that personally. But yeah, so let me make sure I told you guys everything. Yeah, I think so, man. So there's not much left to this fight. As you see, it's I'm at 3% and he's at 30%. His numbers are going to start to dwindle. But again, guys, I can't stress enough that you guys should play this slow and patiently. And Apocalypse definitely can solo this fight, even with 3 genetic potential. Just make sure you're boosted. Boosting is important. That's going to do it for this one. I'll have another one revive on this path coming up. So stay tuned for that, and check out some of my other solos or 1 revive shots on this Mutant Domination path. I really hope this helps some people out. And till the next one, guys, you guys take care. Peace.